If you want a fast and easy way to improve the look of your footage, today I'm going to show you how to auto color correct in DaVinci Resolve 20. This is a great starting point when your clips need a quick color fix, or when you want to balance exposure and color before doing any creative grading. The best part is that DaVinci Resolve gives you a few different automated tools, so you can get a solid result in just a few clicks. Before we get into the steps, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tutorials just like this one. It really helps the channel, and it lets you know when new editing tips are uploaded. Alright, let's jump right in. First, click the color page icon at the bottom of the interface. This is the page with the color wheel symbol, and it's where all of your color correction tools live. Once you're here, you'll see the primary grading controls, scopes, nodes, and the automated color tools that can help speed up your workflow. Next, make sure the clip you want to correct is selected. You can click it in the timeline, or you can select it from the thumbnail strip at the top of the color page. This part is important because the automated tools only analyze the active clip. If the wrong clip is selected, the correction will be applied to the wrong shot, so always double-check that your target clip is highlighted. Now look for the A button in the bottom left corner of the primary's wheels panel. The A stands for Auto Color, and this is the quickest automatic correction tool in DaVinci Resolve. When you click it, Resolve analyzes the clip's luma and chroma values and tries to build a more neutral starting point for the image. Go ahead and click the A button once. You should immediately see the lift, gamma, and gain wheels shift. DaVinci Resolve 20 will automatically adjust the image based on the darkest and brightest areas in the frame, helping balance the overall look. For many clips, this can instantly improve contrast and color balance without needing much manual work. If the auto color result is close but not quite perfect, don't worry, that's completely normal. Auto correction is usually best used as a foundation, not always the final grade. Sometimes it works beautifully, and other times it needs a little extra help to match the scene properly. If the first method doesn't give you the result you want, go to the top menu bar, click Color, and then choose Auto Balance. This is another built-in automatic correction option, and it uses a different internal process to normalize things like temperature and tint. In some footage, Auto Balance can do a better job than Auto Color, especially if the clip has a strong color cast or uneven lighting. After using one of the auto tools, open the Scopes panel in the bottom right by clicking the Scopes icon. Scopes are one of the best ways to verify what your image is actually doing, because they show you the technical color data instead of just what looks good at a glance. The waveform scope can help you check exposure, while the parade scope can show how balanced your red, green, and blue channels are. This is a really important step because it helps you avoid overcorrecting based only on your eyes. Sometimes a clip may look okay on your monitor, but still be too bright, too dark, or uneven in the color channels. By checking the scopes, you can confirm whether the auto correction actually improved the shot. If you have a second clip that is already graded correctly, you can also use Shot Match to this clip. To do that, right-click the clip thumbnail and choose Shot Match to this clip. This is especially useful when you're working with multiple shots from the same scene and want them to look consistent. Shot matching uses machine learning to compare the target clip against a reference clip and bring them closer together in color style and exposure. This can save a lot of time when editing interviews, scene changes, or multi-camera projects. Instead of manually trying to match every single shot, you can let Resolve do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, then fine-tune the result afterward. If the automated highlights look too bright or seem clipped on the waveform scope, adjust the gain wheel manually. This is one of the most important finishing steps after autocorrection. Even when the software does a good job, your footage may still need a small adjustment to keep highlights under control and preserve detail. Small manual tweaks can make a huge difference. A slight change to gain, lift, or gamma can turn a decent autocorrected image into a much cleaner and more professional-looking shot. Always trust the scopes, and make sure your final image still looks natural for the type of footage you're working with. So just to recap, the basic workflow is simple. Go to the color page, select your clip, use Auto Color or Auto Balance, check your scopes, and then fine-tune manually if needed. If you have a matching shot, Shot Match can help you speed things up even more. And that's how to auto color correct in DaVinci Resolve 20. It's a quick process, but when you use it the right way, it can save you a lot of time and give you a much better starting point for your grade. If this tutorial helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more easy editing guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.